Guys, so Kick-Ass 2, really good movie. I'm just gonna tilt that up a little bit more. But if you are a hardcore Kick-Ass fan like myself, you most likely read the comics and you were a little disappointed with a few things. I'm gonna try and keep this pretty spoiler free, but a few things might happen. So I really enjoyed the movie, but in terms of the movies versus the comics, I like the comics better for the second one. The first movie I like more than the first comic, and the first movie definitely beats this one because they changed too much stuff, which they changed stuff in the first one, don't get me wrong, but I liked the way they ended it more. In this one, I know I said no spoilers, but I'm already getting into one. When the motherfucker goes through the roof and Kick-Ass catches him, he never caught him in the comic. In the comic, he fell off the roof and he begged for Kick-Ass just to get him some help and call for 911. Like, he wouldn't tell him his identity or anything. And I like that scene in the comic. I think instead of him getting eaten by the shark that in the comic just lied there on the ground, like Kick-Ass tried to get it to eat someone at one point and it still stayed on the ground, but what are you gonna do? A scene I also would have liked to have been in is when Mother Russia and Hit Girl are fighting. I would have liked to have seen when Marty and Todd come in and they're like, "Whoa, sorry, we were just looking for somewhere to hide." That was hilarious in the comic book, and I think they could have done it really well in the movie. So in the comics, Hit Girl gets arrested. It makes it feel like you can't win everything. Like, Justice Forever won the battle, but the cops are after you, and Hit Girl gets arrested, and that leads into Kick-Ass 3, but she didn't even get arrested in the second one. So, I don't know what they're going to do for a third movie, how close they'll be to the comics. I could see if they did do it, having her being arrested at the beginning of the third movie, that I would think would be cool. Like, Hit Girl's a cool character, but her getting arrested storyline I think was pretty good. That's pretty much all I didn't like. I pretty much liked the movie. Like, there was a couple things, like, I liked how Hit Girl Mindy got back at Debbie, aka Brooke, in the movie with that throw up thing. That wasn't in the comics. I liked how in the comics she tasered her and then had her hanging from a roof, and the voice cracked for a sec, cuts the rope and she lands in a garbage truck, and Hit Girl threatens her saying, "You're gonna have lunch with me or whatever, or next time the dumpster will go by a little faster," so she hits the ground. I think that would have been pretty cool to see in the movie, not just that throwing up device, but the movie did make some touching moments though when Dave's father died and the Colonel died. I felt more like sad in the movie than in the comic. It was probably the music and stuff too, but that they did well with that. Kick-Ass never wore Big Daddy's suit in the comic, but I guess that was kind of cool for the movie. So whether you're a Kick-Ass fan or not, you're just looking for something fun to see. Like, it's comedic, it's intense, violent. Go see it. If you're a hardcore Kick-Ass fan like me, dumbass, go see it. You have to see it. You read the comics, see the movie. Talking to me? Please rate, subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more.